Hi, welcome to Floorever, friends.
Wow, that was
That
good.
was so good.
That was good.
This is our Valentine's episode, if you can't tell.
On this episode, it is why we are forever alone. We both have PowerPoints made for each other on why we're forever alone. Mainly because I wanted to do a PowerPoint night like they do on social media. But here we go. But I want to say, I really struggled
Making the PowerPoint?
coming up with why you would be forever alone.
Okay, no, same. I also had the same
I was like,
problem.
there's just no reason. There's no reason. Are you starting?
Oh, am I starting?
You're
Okay.
starting.
Well, I came up with several reasons why I'm just kidding. Anyways, why Sarah is forever alone. An observational case study by me. First of all, I don't really know why Sarah is alone because she's the textbook definition of perfect, which means having all required desirable elements, qualities, or characteristics as good as it is possible to be. 10 out of 10. That's what she is. Anyways, reason one. Her taste in 2D men. In order to first dive down into this why she's forever alone, we need to examine her taste in men. And the first set of men we're gonna examine are her fictional tastes.
Wait a second.
Going from left to right, we have Inumaki from Jujutsu Kaisen, Okawa from Haikyuu, and Helio from Your Throne.
Helio's so cute.
Problematic. Alright.
Helio's not problematic.
First, we're gonna start with Inumaki. You know, to be fair, I also am a big fan of Inumaki. So, I feel like I have a good sense of why it's questionable she's into him. First off, he can only speak in rice ball ingredients. And I don't know about you, but tuna mayo is not romantic at all.
It can be.
Can you imagine just in the middle of like a really romantic... Whoa! Shivers down my spine. Anyways, this was the only thing I could find wrong about Inumaki because he's a quiet king, so...
Oh, not the fact that he could secretly control you.
Some people are into that, and I respect that. Anyways.
I'm gonna cry.
I got this from the Haikyuu wiki, but the quote is known to have a disgusting personality amongst both opponents and his own teammates because of his smug and outwardly flippant attitude. If his teammates are telling him that he has a disgusting personality, I don't know why you're into it.
His teammates love him. Spoiler. Remember when they lose the game and he's like, it's been good playing with you, and they just all cry? They love him.
We'll try telling that to Kageyama because he has also an inferiority complex.
Same.
Okay, I guess similars attract? Is that the same? Anyways, I limited to the only 2 problematic traits. Oh. So this would keep going. Our next person is Helio. Or Healy, not Helio. Healy.
No, it's Helio. Helio.
Oh, is it Helio?
Yeah, his full name is Helio. It's like Helio Niccolo.
Wow, you're gonna soon be Sarah Niccolo.
Take it.
I'm just writing it on your like notebooks. Hearts.
All the time with the hearts.
Alright. First of all, he's obsessive. He's possessive. And he's very psychotic.
I thought there was only 2 qualities.
I put a third one in there. Anyways. He's very puppy boy, and that's why I was like, oh, that could be cute, but I'm like, he's too puppy boy.
He's very puppy boy, he's very intelligent.
He's too loyal, he's too possessive.
But he's cute and pouty. He's only possessive of Medea, though, so honestly, he'd probably kill me. Like, in all
and honesty. And thus psychotic.
In all honesty.
Alright. Next. Anyways, here's another slide just for you with all of the 3 boyfriends.
I do like them.
But we're not going to contain her questionable taste in men to just 2D men. And that brings me to reason number 2. Her taste in K-pop idols or celebrities.
What's wrong with my taste in K-pop idols?
Let me tell you.
I feel like that's actually pretty decent then.
They are actually pretty decent. I was having a hard time like finding reasons why they were problematic in any way. I just really had to put this slide in because I enjoyed looking at these men too. So this was also kind of a selfish slide.
My taste in K-pop is actually pretty decent. The only thing is I can never get them.
Oh, perfect. That brought me to unattainable. Reason number 1. You said it right out of my mouth. Second, there's a language barrier. However, in this case study of the 4 examples I picked, the only real one that applies to is Minhyuk from B2B, because all of them speak English as a second language. So I was like, quality choice.
See, no language barrier.
Yeah, except for Minhyuk, which
it's okay. We don't need to speak.
There's gonna be a lot of competition trying to get these boys. You're gonna be fighting fangirls left and right, and I don't know if I can help you. Maybe I should not put that slide in, excuse me. But you'd still be fighting them because everybody thinks they're perfect.
You break a knee for me, right?
I mean, I consider it. Maybe 1.
You're going to break more than 1.
And also, even if you were able to obtain them somehow, there'd be a 6,202 miles or 982 kilometer long distance relationship. And I don't know if you'd be able to do that.
I can move there.
Okay. Wow. Okay, well, she'll move there.
I move anywhere for Minhyuk.
Yeah, so Minhyuk, Wooseung, Chan, Jaehyun. She'll move for you. Alright. Reason number 3. If K-pop idols weren't enough, there are some questionable celebrities that I had to also bring up.
There's more?
There is more.
Wow, I like a lot of celebrities.
Yeah, there's Maddie Healy and DPRE, and while they're not, super problematic, they are kind of walking red flags for the everyday person. They are very attractive, though. I do have to give you that. But you know what? Red flag. Sarah don't care. She's wearing rose-colored glasses. Walks by them. Completely ignores them.
Not willingly. I don't want to ignore them. I just don't recognize people.
That's true. She also just doesn't recognize the red flags.
Oh my god.
Alright. Reason number 4. First of all, I had to put this in, and based on the first episode, take your time reading it. I'll go through it. We have to go over people's first impressions of Sarah. And this is completely from a totally legit and completely accurate poll, okay? I spent nights doing this. That's why it took me so long.
These polls?
Don't worry about it. It's completely accurate, completely legit.
Names?
They're anonymous for, safety and security reasons. Anyways, so when they were first asked, what did you think of Sarah when you first met her? 83.5% of people thought that Sarah hated them.
Who was in this poll?
83.5% of people. Yeah. 16% of people thought she was just shy and introverted and quiet, which is, fair. And only 0.5% of people were like, wow, she's very outgoing, very extroverted.
Who said that?
No one. I just thought it would be 0.5.
I was like, who said that?
Reason number 5. We're both each other's only friends. This is what I think of when I'm not with you.
It's so true. As if I didn't just tell her, Angela, I missed you. I haven't seen her in 1 week?
Not even. It was like 5 days, wasn't it?
Oh, it's only been 5 days apparently.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
Feels really long.
Reason number 6. Where is she gonna meet people? Who knows? Listen, let's go through the options.
The grocery store?
First of all, friends.
Oh.
Well, I just said in our last slide, point number, I forgot what reason it was, 5? We don't have friends. So that's obviously not gonna happen. Okay, but what about school? Well, we're both graduated, and unless Sarah goes back, no chance. What about work? I'm unemployed, so I'm not meeting anyone there that she can meet, and she works at a relatively small company.
Everyone is married with children.
She's not gonna be a homewrecker.
No.
So that's out. Clubs? We've already talked about how we don't really like dancing and going out and we're old.
Hey, 0.5 people think of it.
Anyways, that's out.
Dang.
Okay, not clubs. Let's go more low-key. What about bars? Listen, alcohol is poison, and the last time Sarah drank, she threw up.
Hey, next. No, I didn't. Last time I drank, I made it through the night.
But the time before that, she threw up. So alcohol is poison. We staying away from that. What about the gym? She has a gym membership at a rock climbing place where it's the only acceptable place to be staring at a wall and not talking to people. So you tell me how she's supposed to meet someone staring at a wall.
I found my rock.
The only thing that needs to keep you stable is that rock climbing wall. Maybe not these places in person. What about the dating apps? We already said we don't like dating apps, so that's already a no-go.
Dang.
And we have effectively eliminated, how many is that? 7 options. You tell us where else we could be meeting people, or where she can be meeting people. We're lonely. Next. Reason number 7. They're gonna have to fight me, okay? Anyone Sarah finds will have to fight me. Well, there's 5 feet of rage within me. Tiger-like rage. This is how she proved. That's just my own little thing. In conclusion. Oh, that was a mistake. Anyways, in reality, her taste in fictional men, her questionable taste in celebrities, her high standards, and her antisocialness are not actually what makes her Floorever alone. What makes her Floorever alone is the fact that Sarah is too good for anybody. Aww. And if you go down, it says, wow, what a babe. Very precious. So adorable. 100% cutie patootie.
Why Angela is Floorever.
Oh my goodness, this is so cute.
Notice, you can't see this, but you will be able to see it. Notice this theme. It is baby girl theme.
Okay, well, if you notice my theme, it was like e-girl, kawaii.
First and foremost, this clip. But how do I get it to play? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Play video.
You would listen to this, can pick that up right away. I have 2 cats. I love my sister's basement. I sound so...
She sounds so sad. If you haven't seen episode 2, please watch episode 2. That is...
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because I am a single mother of 2, dating is so hard.
So, to reiterate, she has 2 cats. She lives in her sister's basement. She sounds so sad.
Wow. Rude.
You said these, I'm literally quoting.
You're quoting.
Okay, on to different things. Animations, please stop.
Oh my.
So, when in doubt, you blame it on your astrology sign. It's Angela true. Is a Leo.
I am a
but
Leo.
She's a closeted Leo. The Leo personality only comes out when she drinks.
Yeah, that's the key.
Whatever that means. But the question is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you single because you are a Leo or because you don't show your Leo side?
Question of the night.
Angela is baby. She needs 18 hours of sleep plus naps.
It's true. I am baby. Literally yesterday, 2 days ago, I slept for 18 hours straight after plus coming naps. From home. Yeah, plus naps. Yes. That's also exactly how my bed looks.
But group naps, y'all. But this brings me to probably my favorite slide. She wants Mr. 9 to 5, but does not work 9 to 5. So please tell me where she's meeting Mr. 9 to 5. Okay, I feel like I was not clear on that. Once again, she wants Mr. 9 to 5, aka Mr. Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. But she doesn't work 9 to 5, so please tell me, with her 18 hours of sleeping and not working a 9 to 5, where she's meeting Mr. 9 to 5.
In those clothes, am I right?
Which brings me to the next slide, in which I also have a K-pop slide. Okay, so here's how it goes. Once again, she wants Mr. Nanami, who's Mr. 9 to 5. And then we have Neutrophil, who protects and he attacks. How are you going to compete with Neutrophil, who's
exactly
fighting for your life?
He's within me already.
Dang, we all are going far. He's literally fighting for her life. And then there's Jackson Wang, Mr. Magic Man. I don't need to say more about that. If you haven't seen Jackson's tour videos, go watch them. And then there's DK, who's just beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's it. Beautiful.
That's all I need.
But when you're a K-pop anime fan, well, your standards are too high. You're perpetually going to be disappointed. She needs fan club approval. I didn't have a picture of your family, so these things.
That is, yeah, wait, that is so
shockingly kind of accurate, to be honest.
Second.
She needs fan club approval. Angela has a lot of siblings.
I have 4 other siblings.
And they need to approve of her significant other.
Yeah.
Might be hard, to be honest.
Yeah, you gotta go through 6 levels of approval. Nope, 7 plus you. You're in there.
I was gonna say, you also need my approval. We need your approval.
Yeah, you're actually the little dog in the picture.
I've been reduced to dog status.
Well, you do like puppy boys, so.
Healy. Man. I'm almost done. There's not much more. Oh, this is the best part. Okay.
Why are you so happy like
this? This slide is called I Want to Be a Pickle. I have some clips, never before seen clips, but they're not going to play, so I'm going to play them off Messenger instead.
Excuse me? Did Emily send you these?
No, I can't reveal my sources. I have some sources, anonymous sources. Angela's most listened to song of 2022 was I Want to Be a Pickle.
Why would you expose that?
Hold on.
There's a specific reason why I don't partake in the Spotify Unwrap posting that everybody does.
She's said that same line like 20 times, Monica.
Get my booty in the bar.
There's more.
That's enough.
Anyways, this was my most played song in 2022.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's about to be my most played song in 2022.
Were you her like top 0.00?
Let me read these messages I received.
Oh my god.
A reason why Angela is chronically single. She listens to I Just Want to Be a Pickle.
I just want to be a pickle.
And changes her voice with it.
Hey, that's called talent. Okay.
Next, back to the PowerPoint. There's not much more. This was not a 10-minute presentation. I was not as passionate about this as Angela, clearly.
I just wanted to talk about your K-pop idols and your anime fantasies.
Yeah, let's tell the world about that. Great. I think we only have one fan. And my last slide, because she's too good. Because she's a ray of sunshine. That one's self-explanatory. She's too lovable. There's too much competition. It's going to take a confident man because lots of people are going to compete for her. And she's too cute. It's maximum cuteness all the time. Yeah, I was not as passionate about this. I legitimately had such a hard time coming up with reasons on why you would be single. I was like, I don't get it.
You know, I bet if we asked Yulan, he'd instantly list like 10 for each of us. No, I had a lot of fun making that PowerPoint though.
It was funny.
It was really fun, yeah.
I didn't expect you to attack my 2D man. But she has a much better choice in 2D man because she chooses like Nanami, who's Mr. 9 to 5, and I was talking about this with Emily.
Uh-huh.
And you know he's gonna take care of you, take responsibility, pay that child support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
and he'll come home to me at 5 because
right,
he doesn't
do
like
overtime.
Yeah. Doesn't do overtime.
She has much better choice in 2D men than I do, I must admit.
I don't know. Inimaki is a pretty good choice. He would also be my other choice. Yeah. Yeah. I almost think that it's more romantic too to be like, to stay at home and like cook a dinner for your significant other or like cook a dinner together as an activity. I think that's way cuter than like going out to eat and then like struggling with parking, spending money, having probably mediocre food because it's so busy.
No, I agree. I think it's more intimate.
Yeah.
So then you can actually like celebrate and speak to one another. Would you be the type to get like Valentine's Day gift? Do you think it's a gift giving holiday?
I like for small gifts, but I also like wouldn't expect it.
Okay.
You know, like it's like one of those things where like maybe I would expect like flowers. I don't do chocolate, but I know like people probably do chocolate, or like stuffed animals. I think it's really small, non-committal. Yes. So in a sense, a little bit yes, but at the same time, like I wouldn't really expect it if as long as you're going out to dinner or doing something.
Okay, what about like jewelry?
See, jewelry is always a kind of like iffy topic for me. I feel like just because like when do you give out jewelry? Like, do you give it 6 months? Do you give it a year? I think if it's like I don't know, how expensive are we talking? Like actual like jewels or like Claire level jewelry?
I don't know. Let's do Etsy level jewelry. Like something nice, and it could be like affordable or it could be really expensive. Etsy level where it's like nice, unique.
If it's affordable, then like sure, why not?
Okay.
If it's within your means. I'm always in the fan club of like if it's within your means, then you should do it. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like jewelry isn't that big of a deal to me. Like I know you're saying that like you're always like I don't know when it's appropriate to give out jewelry, but to me jewelry is just jewelry. Like I don't see why I have to wait 6 months, a year. Like it's just a
just
gift. Yeah, it's just a gift.
Fair enough.
It's another gift because like if a girl or a boy likes jewelry versus like I like shoes, like what's the difference between me giving you shoes and me giving you jewelry? Some shoes are super expensive.
Yeah, that's actually super fair now that you put it that way. I don't know, I think it's just like a weird connotation like with jewelry, but that's weird because like I buy you jewelry too, like for your
I wouldn't necessarily buy like like maybe very specific jewelry, like a promise ring. That's something that I would be like, okay, you have to give out at the appropriate time. But like a necklace, a bracelet, earrings, I just don't think they mean very much. Like they're just gifts that like
Yeah, that's very true. I think also with me though, it's like I don't wear jewelry very much. So if you were to gift me jewelry, it'd be something that I would wear sparingly and that'd be like for important occasions. So that's why I have like a more like significance to it. But like I could see if like someone just likes jewelry, then yeah, obviously I would probably just give them jewelry. Yeah, I completely agree. Are you a jewelry person?
See, I like jewelry and I get into phases where I wear like a lot of necklaces or earrings. I don't do bracelets because I don't like things on my wrist. But I would like to do bracelets. I'm trying to train myself to like things on my wrist.
You just wear a bell every time. It's Pavlov's bracelet.
No, it bothers me so much having things on my wrist, like hair ties. Can't stand having them on my wrist. As long as I'm busy, I won't notice it. But the minute I look down at my wrist and see the hair tie, I'm like, oh, it needs to come off.
Yeah.
Like when I get into my car, that's why I have so many hair ties in my car. Because the minute I get into my car, I'm like,
rip it off.
I can't. Like it has to come off.
Interesting.
But I like jewelry. That's really all I have to say.
That's all I have to say.
I like jewelry. I don't wear it super often because it takes time to put it on.
I don't know. I prefer flowers over jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah. I know like people are like, why would you get flowers? Just dies. But I think it's just like they're pretty.
It's the thought. Yeah, they're pretty. It's the thought. Pretty. I didn't get it too when I was younger, and then as I got older, I was like, it's just a really nice gift. It's not. It's the thought of it with the flowers. I think it's the thought. Like I thought about you, and that's why I got flowers.
Yeah, it's like it's a matter of like either you were out and doing your errands or whatever, you were already out and you happened to think of me, or like you went out of your way to go grab flowers for me. Either way, it's like an extra step of you thinking of me that I really enjoy. Like
I was like, that's what it is for me with flowers. It's the thought because I like flowers too. So I'm like, yeah. I was like, I don't know if I have a huge. Yeah, I feel like jewelry is a bigger deal.
Yeah,
like it's gonna be more expensive than flowers, and then I'm like, that's like a gift versus flowers is a thought. So I like that idea.
Yeah,
but that's how like food is too. Like if you go out and pick up like a dessert,
agree. Yeah,
like you went and got me like a pineapple bun.
Yeah,
like you thought about me.
Right.
It's like that kind of thing.
Yeah, flowers and food is the way to my heart.
The way to everyone's heart.
It's true. Yeah, I think we talked about how like we're not very gift giving people.
No,
like
we're not.
Like that is not our love language at all. like for me that's just like not even something that's not even how I express my like love. So like during events of like birthdays and like not really anniversary, mostly birthdays, like I'm not a gift giving person, so I just like I don't really see that as a big deal, but I know some people do, and I feel bad because I'm just like I don't know how to be like I don't want to give you a gift because that's not how I show my affection. When I'm thinking of you and I see something and I'm like, oh, so and so would really like that. That's how I would prefer it that way instead.
I think when it comes to like birthdays and anniversaries, if I can find you a gift, then I will give it. But if I can't give you a good one, I just won't do it.
Yeah.
Like it's either a gift that I'm like, yeah, I think you're gonna really like this, or I think you're gonna use it, or I just won't do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of flowers, though, I saw this thing where like
going back.
I just came back to because I saw this thing once about how like guys never receive flowers, and I think that's so sad.
Okay, I think about that all the time, but I'm like,
so sad.
Yeah, I was like, if I had someone to give flowers to as a significant other, because I would give you flowers all the time. I see you all the time.
Like,
that's a lot of flowers.
I'm giving my boyfriend flowers.
Yeah, I was like, I would totally do that. That's so sweet because I would not want to receive flowers. It's more of a like, I buy flowers for me, but for him. But then I would still like, I would still arrange it because I like doing the arranging too.
I would buy flowers just because I'm like, you know what, like guys never give flowers, so I'm giving you flowers just cause.
Yeah. Have you seen the thing where this guy has popped up on my TikTok where he's like, if you give a girl flowers but you don't put it in a vase, you're just giving her a chore? And I was like, oh wow, it's really nice. It's a good way to put it.
I guess, but not really.
It's well, yeah, I know, but like he was just like, yeah, like put some thought, like take that extra step and like arrange it for her, and I'm like, that's really sweet.
I see what he's saying, but at the same time, like.
But look, it's one less extra step for you, yeah. And I'm like, that's sweet. If you're gonna do something, do it all the way.
It is.
Yeah.
So flowers, chocolates. You don't like chocolate?
I'm not a fan.
Of any chocolate?
Yeah, I mean, like, well, I'll eat like Reese's Pieces, and I'll eat like
you don't like
Kit Kats.
Like
I'll eat like
you don't
smaller.
like chocolate, like.
Yeah, like I couldn't do like a chunk of chocolate.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah.
I do like for like nicer chocolates. Is this considered a nicer chocolate? Like the Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah,
because that one has nuts in it. That's There's something crunchy. That's why I like it.
Yeah, that's fair. I also does it have no? It just has a chocolate center or whatever, right? Or has it like a nut in the center?
It has nuts throughout it.
Throughout it, okay.
The one with the chocolate ball.
Yeah,
that's Lind.
Oh, okay.
That's too much chocolate. I can eat it, but it's good chocolate, but it's a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, it's like I'll do hot chocolate. That's fine. I just like it's not. I won't go out of my way to like get chocolate, and I wouldn't say it's my favorite chocolate. Like if I had to live without chocolate for the rest of my life, I probably could do it.
I don't think I could do it.
Really?
Yeah. I started craving chocolate on my period.
Oh, we were talking about this too. How when you get older, like your symptoms or your period symptoms or whatever gets like wild.
I used to never do it, and then suddenly on my period, I crave chocolate like crazy too.
Wild.
I'm trying to think what else.
There's chocolate. There's flowers. There's jewelry.
There's stuffed animals.
But I
wouldn't want a Valentine's Day stuffed animal.
I think, okay, for the first one, maybe I would, just because it'd be funny. Like, if it's, like, very ironic, being like, yeah, I was just, like, something stupid, like, yeah, I was just thinking of you. And it was just, like, I don't know, it was, like, a Beanie Baby or something. I think that'd be funny. But, I don't know. Just for the first one. Just once. I like the cheesy stuff, though, but only once.
No, I'm not into it.
You don't want to indulge in the cheese?
Not that cheese. That's not my type of cheese. I do like the cheesy romance.
Yeah.
But that specific one, not sure about that one.
Nothing like the ones that like sing like.
Oh, definitely not that one.
They used to do that at like in high school. So I was part of this club. So student council would have one, but I was also part of a different club that would do like it wasn't candygrams. It was like
with like roses.
It was like Coke crayon or like Coke crayon. So we would give like.
They're delivering drugs on drugs.
It was like Coca-Cola, so it was like cans of pop. So like
interesting.
And I can't remember. It was Crushes.
Oh,
yeah. So then we would send out Crushes.
That's cute, actually.
Yeah.
My school used to do roses.
That's cute. Yeah. The student council would do that for
us. They do roses.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. No, I was just like I never got like the rose one or whatever. Like those were like the actual like for Crushes, or like for like people who were dating other people, like student council. That was like the real legit one. But the student group that I did it with, I would just send all my friends one, and then they would send me one. So
That's
then at
the
the end
way
of
to
the day, yeah, it would be like 4 of them. But every time somebody like came in, they'd be like, "Ew," I'm like, "No, it's just freaking Rebecca." I don't know.
I think I did get a rose once, and ironically, it wasn't from the boy I was dating. I think it was from one of my friends. They were just like playing around.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that too. Did you? I think also it might have been middle school, but they did it with. I wonder if it was my school. I know they were going around and they were like singing to people.
Wait, for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
What did they sing?
I don't remember. It must have been like something
what
like
makes
stupid.
You beautiful? Oh, wait,
yeah.
This
it
is
could be like
school?
something. What makes you beautiful? Yeah, something like. Yeah, One Direction came out in like middle school. I think they only did it for.
Wait, who was singing? Like the choir?
It was a chorus, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cute. That's really cute.
But I can't remember if it was for like students or if you had to pay a certain amount in order to get that. Because I also remember
it was probably a fundraiser.
Yeah, it was like a tiered thing.
Yeah. I mean, why would you just go around doing that? It's probably a fundraiser for something. Okay, what else is on our Valentine's Day special? What else is a Valentine's Day activity?
What is like? I think did we talk about like what is your ideal date?
Oh, we didn't, but I don't know if I know what like for Valentine's Day or in general.
Maybe just in general. I feel like a lot of this doesn't have to be contained to one day because Valentine's Day is just a capitalist holiday.
I don't know what my ideal date is. I really. Do you want to answer first?
Okay. My ideal day is me sleeping in bed all day.
Group naps.
No, I'm just kidding. I think like okay, just on a normal good day, like productive day for me, I have to like be productive right away.
Oh wait, did you ask ideal day or ideal date?
Date.
Oh, ideal date.
Yeah, but like this is just based off of my productive days, which tend to be good days. So I'm out in the morning, maybe like something low key. So maybe like we go get coffee or something. And like a light snack. It can't be anything too heavy, otherwise I'm gonna want to go back home and nap for the rest of the day.
18 hours.
Yeah, I gotta get my 18 hours. So something light, get coffee, maybe go on like a baby stroll, baby hike.
Baby.
Yeah, so nothing too tiring. Again, all of these have to be light activities. And then I do a light lunch. I say light lunch. I usually probably if we do lunch, then I'm napping afterwards. I'm taking a little siesta after. And then what else? Maybe I'd like to go to the museum, like an art museum or something.
Wow, this is a whole day date.
Yeah, whole day.
Okay,
it has to be a whole day. So yeah, art museum. Then maybe I'm like planning around my meals. I like to plan around my meals. So I don't know if this is enough time between meals to plan activities, but yeah. Maybe I feel like anything more than a museum would be too much of a long day, and I'd be exhausted by the end of it after dinner. So we wind down after dinner, maybe have some wine, have some nice dinner.
That's what we're doing for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I'm not really a dessert person, but I'd go for some like shaved ice or something.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a bingsu.
Anyways. Okay. Wait, so you want a whole day?
You don't have to do a whole day. I'm just like
I don't think I could do a whole day. Sorry.
I'd have to like I couldn't go out and just do like be out if I'm not out before 12 or after 5. Like 12 to 5 is my prime nap time. I feel my midday like slot.
I feel like for like ideal date, I'm like in between doing something that's like really intimate or something that's really fun. Like we can go 2 ways. We can do something that's like we go to like a quiet restaurant, or we go get like drinks quietly, get desserts quietly, and we just like kind of talk. Mm-hmm. Like I'm okay with that. And there's like chill music, dim lighting, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or we do something that's like real fun, like we go to an amusement park.
Oh, okay.
Or we go like rock climbing, or we go hiking. Like it's one or the other for me. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to choose one or the other. You don't want to do something in between. I feel like I'm kind of in between. Like I do like a light stroll in the morning, do like an art museum. Or
no, I'm like a let's do it calmly or let's go all
the
out.
way. Yeah.
But I feel like when I like, I can't imagine going on like a first date, for example, and going to an amusement park. Like, who would take me to an amusement park on a first date?
Would that be something you'd want to do on a first date though? Like, would that be something that interests you? Like,
I think it would leave quite an impression if you took me to an amusement park because it's pretty unique.
Yeah. But like, I feel like that's also kind of like a nice thing too, because it's like if you go to an amusement park, you have to stand in line, so that's a good opportunity to talk. And then like when you go on the ride, like you go on the ride and afterwards you can talk about the ride. Like that's really good.
Yeah.
It's better than like going to a movie and like being quiet the entire time.
Yeah, I think like that one though. I think you would have to like know someone though to go to like an amusement park. I wouldn't necessarily go there with like a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you don't know how people.
So maybe like a group date situation.
Oh, that'd be a good.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good group date. Yeah. Wow, it's like it's like all the animals.
Oh. You're right. No, I think that'd be a good group date. Because I don't know if I would want to go on like a hike. Like if you go on an hour-long hike, I'd be like, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's exhausting. Speaking of magnets, ooh.
Do you feel our magnetic pull?
I don't know. Do you think we have enough content?
Probably.
Okay. Thanks for joining us on this very Valentine special. I'll see you next time. Bye.